Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps number 45, Robert Venditti writing, Ethan Van Sciver on the art. You guys read this, so
Yeah,
what's happening? What's going on?
more Atomic
Uh,
Skull. That's always a good thing, I think. Now
oh,
he's
it's so good. The way he plays off of Hal and Hammond
hmm,
is really good.
yep,
Because yeah, that's what the issue ended last time with, Atomic Skull coming in and being like, okay, stop messing with my patients slash prisoners.
hmm,
You know,
yeah. Well, because he represents order, right? Because
yeah,
he's working for Strikers, right? Yeah,
yeah,
Strikers is the real place. Strikers is the Metropolis place. All right, so he represents just straight law and order, right? So, and that goes into the story with the Dark Stars. They're
yeah.
they're all about law and order as well, but there's no wiggle room. And so that's kind of what Hal has to impart here on Hector Hammond is like, look, Skull's just doing his job. There's no reason to be so hard on him, you know?
It's true. It's because we actually get a little prologue with one of the lanterns.
Yep.
He's got a prisoner and he's escorting him back for
Oh,
trial, and the Dark Stars show up, and he refuses to give up the prisoner, so they kill him as well. And
yeah.
it is absolutely vicious. Like the panel
Yep.
of his dead body just decimated
Yep. And
is
Starpharaoh is which that's such a great name. I want more of that villain. Like
yeah,
we can't, but because he's gone now. But yeah, they swarm and attack him, and it looks
yeah. But like the
horrendous.
lantern has chunks out of him. He's got an
Yep.
arm gone, and it's like, oh yeah, he's dead. But oh man,
Yeah.
it was
So
fantastically
his
gory.
Connor's face is missing.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
His lower jaw's still there though.
So they're going, yeah. So they're it's an all-out war now with the Dark Stars, which is why it's important for the four Earth Lanterns to get these essentially villains on their side because the state the state of the universe is at hand.
Yeah, they're saying, hey, you're villains, but we don't want you dead. We're not trying to
Right.
kill you.
Nope.
So so help us, and we'll only lock you up. You can escape from that,
Yep. And
essentially.
well, and I like when because it bounces over to John Stewart
Yeah,
on Jakul with Zod, and Zod's got all his machinations. He's upset that that John brought kryptonite there, but he's like, look, we came down because you were breaking the law, but ultimately we let you slide because we're about sovereignty, right? We have no holding here. The Dark Stars don't believe in sovereignty. They see you as a Kryptonian fugitive, and they're gonna bring you in life or death. You know.
yeah,
So
uh,
think about that. Think about your family, and think about the future of Krypton.
yeah. I realize that Zod has to hold back his family because he does have a bit of respect for John.
For
It's like,
John, yeah.
it's like, no, you came in here prepared, and
Mm-hmm.
fair enough for that. You came ready,
Yep.
and so he doesn't just sick him on him.
No.
But he does. John talks about how his history with the Dark Stars and his history
Yeah.
in the Marines, and he was a sniper, and on the battlefield he has no problem taking them out because
Right.
everyone signed up to be there, kind of thing.
Right.
Everyone was knowing what they were, but he doesn't want that to cross over into the civilians, essentially.
Nope. Exactly.
And Zod's kind of he doesn't really give a shit. Which
Mm.
is like, yeah, well, that's your problem. You should think about that first. So the way John
Yeah. How
kicks
does John
back
get him?
yeah. He goes, you know what, it's fine. Before I even came in here, I knew that I'd won. I knew you were going to help me. And he goes, because, you hate the Green Lanterns because of how they didn't have Krypton.
Mm-hmm.
And so, that Green Lantern, yeah, well, his son is leading in the Dark Stars. So come with us and you get a chance to take him on.
Yep. You'll get
And
first dibs.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. But then we get to back to Guy and Arkella who've cleared out the bar. They're just sitting there,
Yep.
and then the Dark Stars show up, and they suit up, right? They're gonna take them on, and the Dark Stars just look too powerful, and they're like, "Look, we're not here to fight. We're here to recruit one of you."
Yeah. And obviously Arkelo thinks it's him. It's like,
Yep,
but he's like, nah, I'm too loyal to Sinestro, so you can just stuff it, basically.
yep, and it's Guy. Guy goes, "He's not talking about you. He's talking to me," and what does Guy Gardner do? Because he doesn't think things out, which is why I love the guy so much.
Yeah.
But he signs up to the Dark Stars,
Yeah.
and it's a great single-page spread of him in the new helm. I wish, though, because you know how Tomar 2's has the fin on?
Yeah, you just wish there was something a bit more distinguishing to
wish
show that was Guy.
it would have made his collar a little bit.
Oh, that would have been amazing. Yeah.
Right? Make it look a little like football pad-ish, like his vest does now. But yeah, so I don't know if this Fool's Gambit's going to work. I hope it doesn't, because
it really reminds me of Guy, you know, when he goes into the Reds as undercover.
It
and
does.
This is what it feels like. He's like, I've done it before, I'll do it again.
And then it bounces back to Hector Hammond and Hal. And Hammond's so creepy. It still kills me, like, that he was the villain in the Green Lantern movie. That was terrible. Because there's a way to do him that's very horror-driven.
Yeah, like this here, it's the idea that Hammond's trying to be good now, to an extent. And this is why he took out Atomic Skull. He's like, oh no, he's a villain. Can't be having him running around. And Hal's like, no, it's fine. He's trying to do better. He's changed, just like you. And it's like, so you've got to give him the chance to prove himself. And Hammond's like, I could just pop his head. Then we know for certain.
We're done. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm not sure taking this guy to the Dark Stars is the best idea, frankly.
Yeah.
I feel like this might backfire.
Because it's Hal. 'Cause that's what happens to Hal, right?
Pretty much.
I just feel the orange energy of the Dark Stars and then the orange energy of Hammond. I feel that's foreshadowing. And plus, imagine Hammond in a Dark Star helm. He's almost like Modok.
It's really funny enough. Just at the end of this, Hal flies him off, and he puts him in a big, astronaut suit, and it's just, the giant head suit.
When he says, "Look at me, I'm a hero."
Yeah, but I can't imagine him in the giant head version of a Dark Star suit.
No, but I do feel that's where it's going. I feel he's going to go, or they'll swap Guy for him, or whatever it is.
I think so. Yeah.
But it's no Kyle. I was disappointed in that because I feel now we're going to get a whole issue dealing with Venditti and the New Gods, and I'm not about that life.
Yeah, yeah.
But
maybe I'll be all right.
Yeah. So, but no, this is all around good issue. I think the art, despite
it's fantastic. Yeah.
It looks good, But yeah. So, what would you rate it?
I gave this a 7.5.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I have it about a 7. So, the story's kind of, I like the Atomic Skull stuff, but I really like the John Stewart and Zod
stuff, yeah.
And then the Guy stuff is there, but it's still kind of all over. It feels like
it's ramping up towards the end now. It's like, okay, we're pulling in all the threads for the final showdown.